Good morning everyone. I am Julian Tangarurang, today's reporter. The topic of this report entitled The Challenges Faced by Filipino Nation, the Social, Political, Economic, and Cultural Issue in Philippine History. The evolution of the Philippines Constitution. First, 1897 Constitution of Biak na Bato. It was signed on November 1, 1897. The Biak na Boto Constitution provided for the establishment of the Supreme Council that would serve as the highest governing body of the Republic. It also outlined certain basic human rights such as freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and the right to education. On November 1, 1897, the Provisional Constitution for the Biak na Bato Republic was signed. The preamble of the Constitution included a statement that by the end of 1897, Governor General Primo de Rivera accepted the impossibility of quelling the revolution by force of arms. The Pact of Biak na Bato, signed on December 15, 1897, created a truce between Spanish colonial Governor General Fernando Primo de Rivera and the revolutionary leader Emilio Aguinaldo to end the Philippine Revolution. The sovereignty of the Philippines refers to the status of Philippines as independent nation. Exiled in Hong Kong after the Pact of Biak na Bato, he returned to the Philippines to renew revolutionary activities with the advent of the Spanish-American War in May 1898, formed a dictatorial government. The second, 1899 Malolos Constitution. The political constitution of 1899, informally known as the Malolos Constitution, was the constitution of the first Philippine Republic. It was written by Felipe Calderon y Roca and Philippine Buencamino as the alternative to a pair of proposal to the Malolos Congress in 1899. The Malolos Constitution, the first Philippine Constitution, the first Republic Constitution in Asia, was drafted and adopted by the first Philippine Republic, which lasted from 1899 to 1901. The Constitution was submitted to the President of the United States for certification on March 25, 1935. The purpose of Malala's Constitution, the Constitution specially provided the safeguard against abuses and enumerated the national and individual right not only for the Filipino and of the aliens. The legislative power were exercised by an assembly of representatives composed of diligent elective according to law. The third, 1935, the Commonwealth Constitution. But before that, what Commonwealth is? Means an international association consisting of the UK together with which states that were previously part of British monarch, where it has the symbolic head of Commonwealth, while Constitution is a body of fundamental principle or established precedent according to which a state or organization is acknowledged to be governed. Let's come back to the Commonwealth 1935 Constitution. It is the 1935 Constitution provide the legal basis of the Commonwealth government, which was considered a transition government before the granting of the Philippines independence with American-inspired constitution. The Philippine government would eventually pattern its government system after American government. It means nga ang 1935 Constitution kay provide og legal basis or legal na basihan sa Commonwealth government kung asa kini gina-consider bitaw ang pagbago sa gobyerno or hayalaw o pagtuman sa atong nasod. Uban ang American-inspired Constitution na buot pasabot na ang gobyerno sa Pilipinas kadugayan magsunod kini sa sistema sa American government. Next is, what is the purpose of Commonwealth Constitution? The Constitution of Commonwealth of the Philippines provided for a presidential system of government with a unicameral legislature. It had the power to enact law for the Philippines known as Commonwealth Act through the National Assembly. So it means nga ang Commonwealth Constitution is provide og presidential system government para sa balaod para na katungod ang magabuhat og balaod sa atong nasod pinagi sa National Assembly. So lastly, why the 1935 Constitution is important in our government. The 1935 Constitution seemed to serve the nation well. It gave the Philippines 26 years of stable constitutional government during a period when with a number of other Asian states were succumbing to military dictatorship or communist revolution. So ang Commonwealth is importante kasi ang mga magiya o magaserve sa atong nasod ug kini maong nagahatag sa Pilipinas og 26 years stable so dako kayo siyang natabang sa atong nasod. Kay imagine na 26 years stable ang constitution government so that's the reason nga ang Commonwealth ginahatagan jud katungod sa atong nasod. So that would be all.